What's good, everybody? This is the FMAP podcast with your host, DJ Punch. Got the homie Cool Ass Cam back in this motherfucker co-hosting with your boy. We over here at the FMAP podcast, Innovative Culture Studios. Make sure y'all follow innovative.culture on Instagram. You on Twitter yet, bro?
Yeah, we are on Twitter.
You are?
Innovative Cult 1.
Innovative Cult 1. That's a little too close for my liking. I'm just gonna say,
hey man, you know how you register your account, right?
Yeah.
And then they say this is something that basically you can use.
Yeah.
So I kept trying to put in Innovative Culture, and it was saying it was taken already.
Yeah.
So
who's the motherfucker that took Innovative Culture? Because I mean, like, that sounds a little that's creative as fuck. I would have never thought of some shit like that.
I don't know, bro. I honestly don't know. Like I feel like I thought it was a clever name.
Fuck it, bro. Yikes. But anyways, man, we got the homie TJ and this motherfucker from Just the Dope Ass Podcast.
What's happening? Titties, big ass titties.
What?
If
you don't understand, go ahead and explain that for the people that don't understand.
You just got to start the show with that. Actually, it was it just became a thing with me and my co-host, my brother EJ.
Shout out to EJ.
It was like we would start the show playfully with like titties, big ass titties, because we didn't have none of that. What you just did, we still don't have none of that. We didn't have
no intro.
Yeah, we didn't have no intro. We didn't know how to start it, and we couldn't figure out how to, like, all right, cool, like just to sound check. So we used to say it as like our sound check, and it was cool. And the first episode, we didn't do that shit. When I say smoke the whole shit, like, it wasn't even like we forgot to plug shit in. We plugged everything in right, and it was just static and fucked up shit. Yeah. And it was like, all right, cool, niggas fucked up. Say big ass titties. Record it again. Next time we didn't say big ass titties, it was like fucked up something else. So now we spooked. So I don't do shit without saying that first.
Just off of principle.
I'm not even an actual super titty man. Like, it's ass over titty for me personally, but fuck it.
I like this.
Ass or titty?
I prefer the rear myself.
Right? I've always been an ass man, but sometimes titties look nice, man.
Yeah, see, I'm not opposed to titties. I just know if somebody was like, gonna, right now, nigga, ass or titties. Like, I know I'm going ass.
I'm coming like Billy Gunn, nigga, from, what's that, WWF, nigga? Bad, that nigga, Mr. Ass Man. Mr. That nigga theme song used to kill me.
It's the ass man.
Yikes.
But yeah, man, fuck, bro. I'm happy you on the show, man. I was trying to get you and EJ on the show together, but I mean, fuck, the motherfucker work, I guess.
Dog, he like, I couldn't do it. He works nights, but like for him it works because like he's in tech, so he really don't like deal with people. Yeah. So he'd be like, I don't know, do some computer shit, go in his office, watch some shit. Like, it's chill, like, it's chill as fuck.
Something about a night job just screams Netflix, YouTube, and now Disney Plus for me. Shit.
Not me.
Well, nah, you working.
Man, I can't even pull my phone out.
You want to move like a motherfucker. Yeah. He's that motherfucker you really have to give that 3-hour buffer to respond to your text message. Don't get offended if the motherfucker don't respond right away. You kind of be like, let me just go ahead and...
I'm going to respond, though,
I did one overnight thing, and like, I was working with kids, so there is no talk on your phone. I'm trying to make sure these niggas not jumping out windows and shit. So the niggas like, oh yeah, I work overnight, and he's like just chilling. I'm like, must be nice. I couldn't do it.
My father-in-law work overnight, and he be telling me about, man, YouTube got this, and this. We got this. One time I was up all night watching car crashes. I'm like, what? Car crashes? Wow. Okay. What's the deepest shit you've ever gone down, like a rabbit hole on YouTube?
Oh, YouTube hole?
Yeah. What was the initial search and what'd you get to?
Man, for me, it was probably watching some review videos or something, like for a TV show, and then the next thing I know, it gets into like low budget versions of the actual show itself. Yeah, stuff that would only make it to YouTube.
That makes sense.
It wouldn't be monetized to where people was actually getting it on Netflix or something like that.
Like, nah, we finna go ahead and put this bootleg on YouTube.
Yeah, the one you wake up in the middle of the night and it's still on.
Hey, that'll tell you a lot about yourself. What you wake up in the middle of the night and see queued up. You know what I mean?
That's actually a real bar.
Them related videos, bro, like they get kind of sick sometimes.
That's a son of a bitch.
Mine is weirder. Like, I'll fuck around and like watch somebody debating some shit, and then that'll turn into, oh yeah, like let's watch Neil deGrasse Tyson debate such and such about spaceship. I'm like, all right, this is cool. Then this next video turns into this next video, and it's like, is Jesus real? And did he have 7 bitches? And I'm like, why does YouTube have this video? Why are y'all so serious about Jesus and his 7 bitches? And so that's how my shit do. I have to really be like, I'll be on YouTube and be like, we should just pause right here.
It's the algorithm, bro.
Yeah, I'm like, we should just cut this shit off. Like, I'll fuck with it now. Like, if the algorithm gets weird, I'll just immediately go to like, you know what? Let's watch Tony Stark beat up shit that you've seen before. Let's just watch some real kiddie shit so we can like balance this out. I need to, because it's every time I get on here and it's like, who was Buddha's son? I'm like, I don't want this. I don't want this in my life.
The worst thing I get is sometimes I'm on Instagram, or not on Instagram, on YouTube on my son's TV, and he don't log out when he jump onto his fucking videos. So when I wake up or when I go to work and I'm over here and I look at the recents thinking I'm gonna find something real quick, nah, bro, it's fucking.
It's all his search history.
It's toy reviews. It's stupid shit, bro. They got the dumbest fucking shit.
Hey, do we ever get the hand videos where it be somebody actually playing with the toys?
Bro, yeah, but see,
wait, it's toy reviews by adults or children?
They have some with adults. That's just creepy, bro.
Like okay, are adults reviewing it like this toy is safe for children, or they
sitting up playing with the toys?
Wow,
like a little kid would
on some real shit. I had to cut that shit off because I had to tell like, hey man, that shit's a little too fucking weird.
My girls
liking.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just grown ass men sitting there, and then the worst part is they make the voices.
Oh, that's weird. Like,
that's the worst fucking part. That they're making the voices with these fucking toys playing and shit like that. I don't know. You know what I mean?
Know. That's
if you one of those collector people that you open the box, or not even open the box technically, because if you a grown ass man, you're not opening the fucking box. At this point, it's a collector's item. We gonna look at it.
Like you 40-year-old virgin, man, you damage the integrity, bitch. I'll kill you over this toy.
Yeah, exactly, on some real shit. And these motherfuckers is opening them, playing with them. You could tell that they're trying to attract the kids, and it just makes me feel uncomfortable.
It's too creepy.
Like, I'm not saying Chris Hansen got to kick the door in, but I think he should know where they stay. Like, I just think
you have to put your address in the description.
Yeah, I just feel like,
in case I need to find you.
Yeah, like, I'm no.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, Chris might not have to be like at the door, but he should maybe like they should be following him on Instagram. They should be like,
they at the corner.
Yeah, you should. Like
they at the corner, like we waiting for you to slip up.
Yeah,
lined up. They
waiting for a kid to show up for a meet and greet, homie. Let a fucking 6-year-old show up for a meet and greet. It's a problem.
Yeah, that's awkward.
We knocking the fucking door down. But so it was like, I've gone down rabbit holes where I've looked at. So for instance, I like looking at pre-manufactured homes, right?
Okay.
That shit is cool. Pre-manufactured homes. Then I don't know how, but I ended up in Brazilian waxes.
Honestly, I'm not surprised. Like, that's like.
But let me tell you about these Brazilian waxes. So YouTube, apparently, when you're showing people how to do Brazilian wax, lets you show the whole cooch.
That's true.
What?
I've seen those. Yeah, no, like, if it's
okay, so they let you see the whole cooch because it's professional, right?
But no parental filters or nothing. Wow,
it's educational.
So whack, rip it, whack.
But it gotta have an age limit to that, though. Even in health class, when we watched that Miracle of Life video,
I'm pretty sure when you sign in through the YouTube, because it's linked to your Google. Google knows how old you are, but who fuck is telling the truth if you a kid?
I just realized who really has the loophole with this. Like, if you're somebody, because everybody's got a weird kink, if you're the weird nigga, like the weird 3% of people who get off on waxing, like that's your shit, them niggas won big.
Oh, you're a couple episodes behind, bro. We had a dominatrix on the show.
Outstanding.
About 4 weeks ago.
About 4 weeks ago.
We had a legit dominatrix.
That's good shit.
This chick sells her socks for like 40 hots.
Yeah,
sells her socks.
Just feet pictures and things like that. And people,
socks.
They waiting for.
I'm really happy I'm like a regular weird nigga, because if that was how you had to get off, like, you gotta buy socks.
So, bro, what's the definition of regular weird?
Yeah,
like we just talked about niggas like ass and titties.
Yeah,
like,
okay,
but
that's
if I'm
regular.
a nigga who like not just a feet nigga, every bitch got feet. But if I'm like, I need specific sweaty socks, you have to go to her.
Yeah,
that's fuck. Like,
you know, because you into that smell.
Let me tell you. Listen, check this out. Let me tell you.
Damn.
Let me give you a perfect example why these females out here ain't shit. Perfect example, right? Easy enough, right? She told us a process for these socks. You put it on your wish list on Amazon. The dude buys it for you. They get sent to your house. You put them on. You put on your jogging shoes. You go for a jog. You go about your day. You wear Uggs. Matter of fact, she was wearing Uggs that day. She said, she was like, I'm cooking some shit up right now, fellas.
You gotta buy the socks you don't got no socks at the house?
No.
Wow.
Gotta buy the socks.
Damn.
So you buy the sock, whatever socks you want though. You know what I mean?
So he could be like, I want the ones you got on right now.
Yeah.
That's the jug. Man.
So anyways, you get the socks, right? She wears them around. She don't wash her feet for a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, she does things. She goes shopping. She goes for walks. She walks her dog. Like, everything you can think of active, right? Then she takes them off and she puts them into a what are those, a vacuum seal bag or something like that to seal in the freshness.
Yeah.
And she ships them bitches off. Now let me tell you why bitches ain't shit. Because she said there's still bitches out there because it's 100% guarantee, right? Like you have to be satisfied. 100% satisfaction guaranteed, right? If they think that shit ain't funky enough, they sending it back and they getting their money back. There's hoes out there, bro, that are faking the funk. Literally, they are sending fake ass funky socks. Bitch, all you have to do is put these socks on and live your fucking life.
Honestly, I'll agree.
That's all you gotta do.
If you're faking the socks,
Go about your fucking day
bro.
in these socks. You ain't shit if you still trying to send some fake funky socks.
Yeah, you could just wear them all day. Yeah, that's trash. Yeah, you trash.
That's
trash.
trash.
If you can just wear them you can wear the same socks for 2 days. That's some raggedy shit. Honestly, if it was me though, if I was like a foot nigga like that, I would make it hard for them. I'd be like, yo, bitch, like don't send me them socks until you go to this weightlifting competition. Like, I
want them shits drip. I want to be able to wring it out.
Yeah,
and then just sweat dripping out.
Don't give me no regular all day sock shit. Like I want them. I want a fucking 25K in them socks.
And I want to see that at 25K.
Yeah, and I want to see you run that bitch. I'm gonna be standing there with water so you hydrate.
A half marathon. I'll be at the Rock and Roll Marathon.
Hell yeah, y'all
I'll be at
niggas
the finish
crazy.
line, waiting with a bag.
Waiting
with a bag.
Think I'm gonna pay for regular socks and regular sweat? You crazy?
Nah. And then if you want top dollar, yeah, I need all the sweat.
What?
40 hots.
$40.
$40. No, $40. That motherfucker.
Wow.
Hey,
His big ass had no business buying that motherfucker.
squeeze my little ass up in this.
We had a conversation with the homie Grim about Baby Boy, about who just for lack of a better term, who the real toxic person in that movie was.
Honestly, I want to cancel that fucking word this year.
Toxic?
It's just
he said
poisonous.
Listen, he said he only used the word toxic just because it's a term that everybody understands right now.
Yeah.
Fuck that word. But for this conversation's sake, who's the most toxic person in that fucking movie?
And Baby Boy?
And Baby Boy.
Holy shit. I know everybody probably wants to like say Jody's the most.
Everybody
toxic.
wants to say Jody.
I might like his mom is in contention. Like she's.
So I've heard
That's my pick.
I heard that pick before.
Yeah, she's up there.
That's where he got his game from.
Yeah, that's where I'm leading it to. Like not just
And he
trying to
broke
shit
it down.
on her.
This ain't your house. This grandma's house.
That's why.
Hey, that shit's so true sometimes.
Cause like cause I don't know. Cause like I think toxic wise that she might be up there. You know, P had a happy home. I agree, wasn't he? He had his lady, and they were just. I don't know how many problems they had. He punched some kids, but they were assholes.
Yeah, but he had Peanut too.
I mean, Peanut was. Well, yeah.
Yeah, he was still fucking on Peanut.
Yeah.
Wait, P was fucking Peanut too?
Who?
No, not P.
Oh yeah,
Jody. No, Jody.
Oh no, yeah, Jody got issues.
Peanut.
But when I think about it now, I'm like, I was gonna try to like run through the character. But when I thought about P, I'm like, you know, P was kind of
P
was like chaotic.
let me get you a
good.
strawberry soda.
Yeah, like P was like chaotic good. Like, you know, like you rob a nigga, I'm gonna punch you kids, and I'll put you guys in the right path. Like you got beat up by an old nigga, you got to live your life. I'll never gangbang again.
And that speech he gave, you know, I
yeah.
probably love you more than Kim because if it wasn't for you, she wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
Dog, niggas don't pray in
I'm
the front
having a
lawn no
conversation
more.
with my family.
that was from the heart.
Honestly, yeah.
I think he was probably the most inspirational
Yeah,
person
you
in
know
that
what?
movie.
Yeah.
This is how you know. This is how you know that he did his thing. That motherfucker won my mama over. That prayer, and my mom's a white woman.
He said, "Let me go ahead and throw that out there just so y'all know."
That prayer had my mom like, you know what? Even though he does devilish things, there's still some God in everybody. And I'm like, Mom. She's like, what? I said, what wild and crazy kids? That's him. You can't take this serious.
Amazing.
Hey, this nigga been around our whole life, bro.
You know what I mean?
I was just watching Smart Guy in the house.
I don't know, man, because like his brother is the most gangster nigga on planet Earth to me.
Hey,
so like he got it in him. Like his brother is like the most wild nigga.
His daddy died probably off of coke. What his daddy died off?
I don't
man.
know, but like Cuba really
Yeah, I
like
don't
the
think they ever
wildest
released
nigga.
His daddy was wild too, though.
Cuba was in a public club and said, "Suck that baby."
Suck that baby. Wait, do you know the story behind that? Because we were trying to figure that out.
I don't really know. Like in my mind, I was just like, and the only way it made sense to me is it was like, wow, I see this young man in the club. I'm high as fuck. I'm Cuba Gooding Jr. You know, I know what I've done with my acting.
Said I'm probably twice his age.
Yeah, I see this lady. I see this young. I come from an age where I could probably touch a bitch in her booty hole, and she has to acknowledge me because I'm fucking. She sees this young man. He sees this young man talk to this woman, and she probably was like, "Ooh, nigga, no. Hey, bitch. Hey, suck that baby's dick."
Like, I could see that. I could see that happening.
Like I was out here, you know, yelling for Ricky, and that boy was born. In my mind, he's a baby. Suck that baby's dick.
Dick.
Get out there and suck that baby's dick. So in his mind, he was doing a service.
Cuba Gooding Jr. just out here talking like everybody fucking granny.
Yeah,
suck that baby.
That boy worked 40 hours a week. He's in here. It's his birthday. Suck that baby's dick. He thought he was doing a good thing. That's my theory. Like I don't think he was trying to be malicious.
Hey, every relationship needs Cuba Gooding Jr.
Suck that baby's dick.
In the bedroom, you be sitting in there and you be like, man, I'm fucking babe. Look, I just want some dome. Like, can I just
hit the button? And
she's
Cuba
like,
just
she's like, no, hit the button. Suck that baby's dick.
Like DoorDash, I would fucking order a Cuba alert. Like,
so did y'all watch that American Crime Story where he played O.J. Simpson?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
What y'all think about that?
I didn't watch it. I watched it through like the internet. I got it like.
But did you see it in the form? Did you get a chance to see him play the character?
I did. He did a good job
as OJ.
No, he did.
I watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes, you know, and I feel like
hello to the world.
Yeah, he did a good job portraying the character of OJ.
Still a good follow, by the way.
Yeah.
Look, I just got on Twitter for the pod, and personally, I don't say shit, but I really I immediately followed him. I was just like, I know he gonna give me some good shit.
He's a good follow,
especially after some shit like that.
Yeah, hello to the world.
It's almost like he's trolling us because, okay, first of all, his football picks are hilarious because the whole time he's talking, bro, and I'm like thinking to myself, like, I want to take you 100% serious. I want to take your pick and be like, OJ know what the fuck he's talking about. He knows football. But you probably, I don't know, you probably killed a bitch.
They say you didn't do it the first time, but then the second time they said it was you for sure.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't.
Killed her and said like, I didn't kill her, but if I would have killed the bitch, this how like what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, that's one of the boldest fucking moves I've ever.
He was mad. He was mad that somebody else got to it before him. That's what he was trying to say.
Listen though, the ego.
Throw us off.
Listen, the ego of a professional athlete is a motherfucker. Think about how these motherfuckers have been raised their whole fucking life. They've always been the best at everything. Every time they've walked into a room, all eyes have been on them. So to be seen in a negative light, it has to fuck with them a little bit. You know what I mean?
Bro, he was doing commercials for house shoes. You didn't know about that? The deer foams. That was OJ. OJ was marketing that shit. He had
he said he had a house shoe endorsement.
Hey, bro.
That ain't the most hood shit like, I'd have never heard in my life.
The niggas get one bad day and lose it because AB losing his shit.
AB losing his shit.
AB is losing his shit completely. Yeah. That nigga's wild.
Who did he tweet recently and he told him catch, what did he say? He said something like catch fade or something like that.
Was it directed towards somebody?
Yeah, he added somebody.
You know, you throw that ad on there, it just take it to a whole nother level.
Somebody has ESPN. Like he really said, like he was like catch a fade.
I always wonder, like, nobody, like I know everybody doesn't have a great group of friends, but there's nobody go, hey, nigga, we're millionaires. Like, what? You don't have regular problems.
Yeah, for real.
Like, no one person just goes, hey, like, just for like 5 seconds, like, sit down. Like, we could sit, it'll be a 5-minute conversation.
Yeah.
We can do whatever. Like, we could literally right now, if I was, hey, man, you want to go to like Anguilla, like today? You could do it. You can pay
I follow people on Instagram that do that shit.
Yeah.
You can pay full price for the ticket and just get there.
Of it.
Yeah, they just got money to wipe their ass with.
You think about even think about this, like professional, like businessmen, right? Motherfucker, I'm in Tokyo one day. Next week I'm in New York. The week after that I'm in Mexico City.
Fell asleep here, woke up here. You
exactly,
know,
like, bro, and it's nothing to them. You know what I mean? Like, I haven't been on a plane since I want to say 2005.
But then you look, a lot of these people, they don't have a place to call home. A lot of them is always on the road traveling somewhere. You know, how many of them actually have a house they say, all right, I'm going to go to my house and go kick it?
Some of them say that that's a bad investment. Like, it was like I want to say I saw a Vlad interview like that, and somebody else said like if you live that lifestyle, we're on the road.
Yeah.
It makes no sense to really buy a home that you'll never be in. Like if you buy it and put other people in it, and now you make an income property, cool.
Yeah.
But if you spend like 80% of your year on the road,
And sit there collecting dust.
Yeah, what you get a house for?
I'd probably be that dude that got like a 3-bedroom house, got 2 solid ass roommates, and be that one roommate that's never there. I'm the owner, you know what I mean? But they paying me rent.
Yeah.
I'm just the owner, the roommate that's never there.
If I had that kind of money, I have a timeshare. I'll set it up and just let different people come and everybody put a pot together.
What's the deal with the timeshares? Because growing up, it's always timeshares bad, and then like I get a little older, and then like I start thinking like I know people that have timeshares, and I'm like, did they get you, or is this really something?
I think it's cool if you are somebody who like uses it. Like I remember my parents getting hit for timeshares, and it's like we only gonna come to this motherfucker this year. Like I'm not gonna frequent Florida every other year. Like it wasn't Orlando isn't rocking us like that. He's not gonna be 6 forever, so I don't give a shit about Disney World.
Wow.
I think it might be a cool lick if you go there, because I had like a homie in high school who did it, but they fucked with Vegas a lot, so their Vegas timeshare got used all the time.
Yeah.
It was just always out there.
Shit.
That's like a popular location where
I
it
didn't
will
even
get
think
you.
about that one.
So you got to think about where you get it too. And they have like seminars where people go in on timeshares together. And
I go to
like
that motherfucker for the trip, because I heard you get a nice little weekend if you just show up to a few classes.
Yeah.
Honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Some of these like little scams, I be fucking with the scams. 'Cause my homie was like in a pyramid scheme one time, but the motherfuckers who like was at the top of the pyramid was like running this whole like come join our shit. I had so much free food.
That shit starts sounding like a cult, nigga.
Motherfuckers start showing up to the Primerica.
Dog, it was legit like that. Them niggas was like in there rich as fuck. You gonna join? I'm like, oh fuck yeah! Can you pass the what is that? I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Let me get that roll over there, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, I made several plates, and then I was like, this is amazing.
Let me get that turkey wrap over there. I appreciate
That's how I knew
that.
it was a God-given situation, because there was another nigga in there doing the same shit, and he was like, hey, my nigga, I don't know if I don't know you, but I ain't finna buy this shit. I was like, me neither. And he was like, all right, cool.
You know what I could compare that to? Showing up to somewhere and looking over, like I show up to family get-togethers all the time, and sometimes I just look over, and then like I catch eyes with you, and I'm like, oh, you're high too.
Yep.
They can be like, cousin.
Like you wouldn't even be cousin, you just be like.
It was legit like that. Like we both were just there off of pure like we not fucking with this energy. Also, me and him I think were the only other niggas that were like drunk for real.
Oh, okay.
They was in there
y'all was relatable.
Yeah, no, they was in there like champagne drunk, and I'm like, that nigga been drinking brown.
Yeah.
Because I've been in this bitch.
We was drinking in the parking lot.
Yeah, I was like, I came to this motherfucker completely.
To be like, oh, y'all know each other? Yeah, we met outside.
Yeah, no, I got a homeboy who's just super entrepreneur, and he talks to me about that shit sometimes, and I just be like, I appreciate it, bro. I just want your friendship. You know what I mean? Like, I love you as a person. But I don't want no part of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you could not sell me, we could just
if you could just not sell me on that shit, we can hang out like no problem. We can have grown up experiences, and you know what I mean. We can chill.
How are your children? Maybe
none of that. None of that. It's just like, hey, bro.
How's your mom?
Not even that, bro. What I get a lot of is the, hey, bro. Health insurance out here isn't covering everybody. You got life insurance?
Man, I've been getting calls.
Things happen.
For that shit every day. It's like I sat down and had a meeting, right? Because I went to this office. I'm not going to drop it all, but I went to this office to go do some paperwork. Next thing I know, they talking about, oh, well, they going to hand you a pamphlet over here for life insurance. I go over there. Next thing I know, they got me sitting down for a whole hour lecture, giving me the whole breakdown. I'm like, man, y'all said y'all was going to hand me something and I can go. This lady been calling me ever since.
I know, you got to be careful with shit like that. That follow-up call is some... there's a special place in hell for that one motherfucker that signs up for the gym and has to put 5 references down and puts your real fucking number.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Yeah, I know about that.
Because that person at no matter what gym, that person is trying to get a fucking sale here, and they will blow your shit up.
Yeah.
Hey, it's Tracy again. Just letting you know. 24-hour fitness. We still got the deals going down where you don't have to pay an upfront fee.
That's one of my favorite phone features. I love the fact that like you could just block a number Yeah, I love that shit.
They get
so
that voicemail as soon as it rings.
Oh my god, I love that shit.
You get that half a ring and then it cut off.
And then you get a voicemail. It don't ring. You just look at it. The screen go. Whoo.
That's one of my favorite features.
I love that when it first came out.
It was the first time that shit came out, and I just kept blocking this number. And I was like, "Would you like to block it permanently, bitch? What?
Yes,
that was in the update. Yeah. What the fuck?
You know what? You have an iPhone, right? Mm-hmm. So an iPhone will learn you. I've had a Galaxy, but like my last phone that I had was a Galaxy. But a Galaxy doesn't learn you.
Nah, because they let Google do it for them. So as long as you have a Google account set up on any Android device, they're gonna track you the same way that Apple would.
Well, the Apple learned me to where I would spell things a certain way to where I was ignorant enough to keep spelling it wrong every time I spell it wrong. Why? Because it gives me the right one and the bubble up top. You know what I mean? So I'll spell shit totally wrong, but I know if I spell it this way, I'm gonna get that option.
Oh, nigga, you spoiled.
I'm spoiled. Yeah. Fucking Apple is about to make people stupid as fuck.
No, Apple bugs the fuck out of me. Like, niggas got scheduled, you got jobs, niggas go record and shit. You might go see a certain lady friend. It'd be like, are you going to such and such drive? Yeah. Bitch, what?
Yeah.
And then what if you got that shit connected to your car speaker or something like that?
Yeah. And then it's
everybody know your
terrible.
business.
Yeah, it's scary. And then you at work and it knows you get off at 3:30 every day. So it sends you, hey, 52 minutes to get home today.
Dog.
And I'm like, whoa, bitch, what the fuck?
Well, what if I was on the phone and then you just hear all that shit on the other line? You feel me? What if I don't want nobody to know how long I got to get home?
When that shit said car parked, what if I told this motherfucker I Ubered here? I don't want to give you no ride. Like,
on some real shit.
Yeah. You can't even keep it.
You didn't Uber there. Why? Because you needed to use the phone and they would have known that you Ubered there.
Bro, Apple's the feds.
I'm telling you, Google does the same shit with Android.
It's all the feds.
It's all the feds, bro.
All the feds.
It's all the fucking feds.
Yeah.
I use this fucking phone for everything, bro. From porn to professional emails.
I can't do that.
You can't do the porn on the phone?
Yeah, like everybody be like, I've heard a lot of, actually I heard way more women say that they like porn on the phone shit. But I'm like, I'm like,
the screen too small or what?
I just like, and I don't like the effort of having to hold it, bro. Like
I
make it an experience, bro. Like I
done perfected. Like look. Here,
so what you do? Zoom in?
Right here, look. Right here, look. I got this stance right here. C for crib, right? You put it on there. The thumb is on the turn up and turn down.
Wow.
So you heard something, you turn it down.
That's a superior technique.
And I got it right there. And then it's the left hand, because the left hand on this side, because my right hand is the one that gets used.
I'm too big.
So like I'm on point right there, bro.
I'm too big of a piece of shit. I don't want to work that hard. Like I'll either use my laptop or I'll bounce the shit from the TV. I'm finna have an experience.
Oh no, you live alone, don't you?
Nigga, boom, nigga, this is y'all live
I have a family.
Oh yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, that makes sense.
Punch.
I'm beating it in the bathroom over the sink. What you talking about, bro?
I understand, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, well that's different then. All right, that makes sense.
I feel you.
And then when I do it, I open the mirror because I don't want to look at myself.
You don't want to see yourself. You don't want to feel ashamed. You put your head down.
Dirty bitch.
You nasty hoe.
You nasty mother whore.
That's when that reflection turn around and they start talking shit to you.
But I'm getting older, you know what I mean? The body's getting out of shape and I'm just looking and I'm like, you look bad. And I turn myself off, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then that'd be the end of your mood right there. That's it.
Right there, bro. But
But yeah, man.
Have you ever forced a JO session?
That's deep.
So
I plead the fifth.
You weren't listen. So you weren't necessarily horny, but you knew this was the only time you were going to be able to get it.
You had to fit it in your schedule.
So you said fuck it and did it, even though you weren't horny at the time. You were like, I want to jack off today, so I got 15 minutes right now.
Oh no, yeah.
It's not gonna happen no time later today.
No, like I resonate with it because I was still like, because I wouldn't do the phone thing, but I was like, when I was living with my ex and she had her kid would come through. So when the kid was like, she's like, oh, I'm gonna go pick him up, and they were doing some kid shit. I was like, this is my time, and I'm still not a phone.
This is my window.
And I'm still not a phone nigga, so I really have to map my time out to open the laptop and shit.
And don't you bring that little motherfucker here,
bruh. No, I knew he was coming there, so I really
ran.
What?
Wow,
that's some military shit right there. I can hear it. That shit heavy. That's yeah.
I don't want no smoke with y'all.
I don't want no smoke. We'll get on that later.
I don't even know bro like that, honestly. Like, I ain't even ever stayed in no Trump hotels or none of that shit. I ain't gonna fuck with you.
My name Bennett and I ain't in it.
Yeah.
But you would say you had to map out your whole little jail session.
Because I'm still like, I know he coming over here. I don't want to like be jacking off in places I know he playing, so I gotta like jack off in obscure parts. It was fucking terrible.
Yeah, there's definitely rules to having kids and having to get that in a certain way. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you gotta take your time, and I don't know, man. Sometimes it's just like you don't have enough time. Have you ever had to rush one?
Oh,
that shit is a lot.
Shit, they coming. But I'm too close to the end.
Listen. You grow up when you learn that you don't have to use lotion anymore. It's just inconvenient. Lotion is inconvenient. You know what I mean? It's a mess.
It make a mess.
You know what I mean? When you stop using lotion, you're an adult.
I got callous hands, man. That's shit. That don't sound fun at all.
That shit don't feel
Oh my god.
Lotion's a mess.
Ooh.
Lotion is a straight mess. I gotta get one out. I ain't even got lotion in the bathroom. What am I supposed to do over here?
Effing mad.
You know what I mean? Get the shampoo.
That's just wild, yo.
Yeah. But I feel him though.
Punch said his dick is war torn.
You gotta be honest, you know.
Hey, I ain't never said that I ain't running the fucking sink water, but
oh yeah, you gotta have that the distraction. That's the background music. You know the background noise.
Shit,
you fade out what's really going on.
My volume be on 1.
Jesus.
Hey, like no matter what, like even though you're alone, is your volume on 1 or you turn that bitch up?
Nah, sometimes you gotta turn it all the way down.
No, I need something.
Nah, sometimes you gotta turn it all the way down.
I don't go all the way down. Like I like, you know, but I like my volume. I like to hear my shit.
But when you alone, you can go Dolby surround sound, nigga. You can.
Nah, I will say this. I had to there is one downfall about using the phone is sometimes you can't have it loud, obviously, especially because you're in the bathroom. Bathroom got an echo, and the phone right here, right? No, I'm saying you don't have no earphone. It's spur of the moment, bro.
I feel you.
I gave myself 17 minutes for this shit before she starts calling me because the baby is crying, right? So okay, I finished early. Guess what? The shit only took 12 minutes. I got 5 minutes before this motherfucker start banging on the wall. So bar. You know what I mean? 5 minutes. I didn't plan on this to happen, but it's gonna fucking happen. You know what I mean?
You maximize your time.
So the problem is, I gotta
maximize your time. Nigga, we sound like you running a business down there.
So the problem is, I gotta hear, right? And I gotta keep the volume low because I don't have no earphones. But I want to hear what the fuck is going on.
Yeah.
So then you close your eyes.
Say, I want the dialogue. Ain't enough dialogue in this.
So you close your eyes. You put the speaker to your ear.
Oh, that's
and it's just keep coming back.
Wow.
But you got to catch a long moan, and then you bring it back. You know that's what it is.
That's technique. That's dedication.
It's dedication.
I don't know, man.
Bro.
For me, I can't take my eyes off.
2 kids.
I'm more visual.
Yeah. You guys you guys got a doppelganger on Pornhub?
A doppelganger?
So I've heard of dudes when they look for porn, they look specifically for a doppelganger of their dick.
That's a lot. I've never heard that.
Nah, I've never done. Nah, that's never been a thought to me.
I be trying really not to judge motherfuckers like on what they like, but it's a lot more for me to pay attention to than the dick that look like mine.
Hey, that's the last thing I'm worried about.
Well, like the thing. Okay, so the thing I've expressed this before, right?
I'm not even looking at the dick.
I like black porn, right?
It's all right.
There aren't a lot of Mexicans on Pornhub smashing black chicks.
That's a valid point.
You know what I mean? And it's always a dude, and it's always some mandingo motherfucker. And I'm like, yo, I ain't mandingo motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like. And like once in a while I'll catch a Puerto Rican. Once in a while I'll catch a Puerto Rican smashing a black chick. You know what I mean? richhoodworld.com or some shit. You know what I mean? But other than that, bro, like I'm not. It's not relatable material.
I dig it.
That's the biggest issue I have.
So representation matters. You want to see. Yeah, you want to see yourself.
Yeah. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not looking for a doppelganger exactly, but like, come on, like let me. Like, what's up?
Yeah, give me something I can relate to.
Exactly, something I can relate to, man. Give me a dude with a man bod, Mexican.
Honestly, this is a bar. This could be a movement. Representation matters everywhere else. It should be in your pornography.
Because if you type in,
we're gonna start a Me Too for this,
bro. If you type in,
you can start a Me Too for this.
We're gonna start a Me Too for this.
Yeah. If you type in interracial, it's, I gotta be honest, it's 85%
black and white
dudes smashing. It's black dudes smashing white chicks, black dudes smashing Latina chicks, black dudes smashing Asians, black dudes smashing. It's black dudes smashing other shit. Like, that's interracial.
Interracial really is like niggas just laying waste to everybody else. Like, Like, that's really all. That's all interracial porn is. Like,
oh my god, how much do you think they gotta? How much do you think they have to work to be able to make a living?
what dude? Like dudes in porn?
Dudes.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I would assume, like, especially if you want to, like, if you like a straight nigga, like, you probably have to work like a lot. Because apparently, like, I remember it was like, what was that shit? I don't know if it was Real Sex or if it was like one of those porn documentaries, but they broke down like women don't make anywhere near as much as they should, and dudes make even less. So you got to either double or triple fucking bitches, or you have to somehow rationalize.
We got a homie that like was actually in the business.
Only
legit.
problem is I can't ask him fucking questions on the podcast because he probably ain't gonna answer them.
I mean, yeah, and I don't know. You don't want to be like, hey man,
but I know the answers. Like,
like that's a lot.
And I wasn't the one doing this, so I guess, we don't got to say no names, but I can tell you around the ballpark of what they was making. And, you doing a couple hours per shoot. It's like far out in the valley.
Are you talking about hood companies or like?
No, I'm talking about legit companies. Like they actually putting, productions out there on a regular basis. And, the dudes, you ain't making nowhere over 500
per scene.
Per scene. The only dudes that make money in porn is the gay porn.
Yeah, you got to do that shit.
Though? Okay, coming from a regular person, a regular ignorant person, coming from Foolish D's mind, right? You know what I mean? It's, you think about this, $500 and I'm fucking bitches.
I mean, I think it'd be a perfect side hustle. Like, if you could just deal with the fact that people at your job might know what your dick look like.
Yeah, but see, it's not the people at your job. It'd be like people that might know you, that
I mean, if you can rationalize the people, I'm fucking out here
across that shit.
Yeah, but how she know what it look like?
She is, but it's you.
She can see you.
What about? But nowadays you see like everybody wearing the masks and shit.
You ever seen anybody you know on Pornhub?
Everybody's like real undercover with it,
If you want them undercover niggas, I guess you can't be no tattoos. I guess
the fucking what is it? The like the Pornhub channels and shit, right? Everybody's like.
I think that's where you make your bread. If you like now you do everything like at home. Like if you want to make a movie or some shit, you do independent shit. You get a YouTube page.
And they making money.
So if you want to be a fuck person, I'm going to Pornhub. I'm not going to no company.
Yeah,
I really don't know the point.
You start like that, but now since it's like they not doing DVDs and shit like that no more. Everything is digital, just like music. So that's the only way they're actually gonna make money, other than OnlyFans or shit like that.
Don't get me started on OnlyFans, bro.
But
this bitch is still charging $25,
and she not even doing nothing but sitting there twerking.
Is that a thing?
Bro, so look,
that's a thing.
You know what OnlyFans is, right? Or fans on
but I'm just like, it's Pornhub, and like you could find anything. It's like, man, bitch,
but then it's a subscription
by a machine at 12 a.m.
But that's
like you could find that on Pornhub.
But you know how we talked earlier
you could
about
probably
the
find her. Somebody probably posted the shit.
That ass.
Remember we talked earlier about the fetish thing, the foot, the feet, and all that. Yeah. People specifically want these socks. So if you looking for somebody specific and you really a fan of this person and you a diehard fan, you gonna go out and subscribe to that OnlyFans. Look, and they paying that money.
Perfect example. There's this chick I follow on Instagram, right? She's a little person. But
that already got me laughing.
I'm just saying. Cam scared little people, by the way.
Hey man, why you not supposed to tell people that?
He has a legit fear of
you're not
people.
the only one. I got a homie who really is dead ass. Like
he's dead ass.
He does not fuck around.
Cam is hid behind me because he was a little
we done had some situations.
Wow,
man, this nigga got some memories. Like I don't know how
it all, or is it like
it's the ones with the big arms and the big legs and shit. The ones that's like. Not proportional.
So not the Vern Troyers.
Nah. Well, he his head just big and he kind of looked pregnant, but why y'all laughing? Nah, but I mean more like the like Popeye forearms and shit, Yeah. But if you just short and you got a average type, like you look like a regular person, but
there's midget strip clubs, and I'm dying to find a way.
Is it half off?
Get you in. Hilarious.
Is it half off?
I don't know. I've never been, but I know they exist.
Okay, so little person, right? Mm-hmm. She, I found her on there. She has eczema, right? She's like an eczema specialist, herbal, all that. Chick from Atlanta, light skin. She's pretty. You know what I mean? Super indie looking. You know what I mean? Right. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm like, I have eczema. So I'm like, all right, well, what do you have?
Eczema?
And I'm eczema. What is that? Eczema. So I'm following her. She's pretty, bro. I'm like, cool. I ain't never thought she would do some shit like this. She posted a picture where it was like elegant though. You know what I mean? It was like respectful. Her back, she was naked, but it only showed her back and her upper back only, right? So then like she got all the comments and shit like that. So she saw the comments I got. Next one was a little more risque, and that shit said 2,000 comments, and I'll start an OnlyFans page. And I was like, so this is what we're doing.
Wow.
I've seen shit like that too.
This is what we're doing.
Maneuvers.
Bro.
And
Next day?
That's marketing strategy.
Next day, link was in the bio.
And she she like stretched that little back into a whole. That's cool.
So for research purposes, I was on the OnlyFans page and I was on there and I was just seeing how much the subscription was hitting for. So a regular chick, right? A regular proportion woman, average is about, I say like $10, right? The ones that's doing it, 15, maybe 20. This little bitch was charging 25 hots, bro.
No,
Wow.
I've seen some where
Like, is she getting blue eye or is she just sitting
That's
there?
the thing. I don't know.
And you don't know until you
fucking
subscribe.
No.
I gotta pay
There's
for
no
mystery.
preview. There's no preview.
This is what you do. I'm gonna tell y'all. You know, little secrets.
Oh, so this nigga got OnlyFans hacked.
No, you go to Pornhub and you search the shit.
And people
recording it from their
What
OnlyFans.
I was saying.
Because there's niggas that buy the subscription and they
Niggas
just
is-
put it out there for
Niggas
free.
is jugging the jug.
Yeah.
These niggas should get medals. Like, they're paying for. I'm doing this.
So,
did that, so you didn't have
this
to do
is
that.
Like
Wow.
you
For
said,
y'all.
Pornhub is the avenue. That's who is fucking.
I'm gonna start posting the podcast on Pornhub. Fuck
Hey,
this.
might as well.
Low key, honestly, that's a bar. That ain't bad.
I'm gonna start posting the podcast on
You
Pornhub.
know what?
Yeah.
That's straight.
I'm gonna get a channel, bro. Fuck it.
That's
FMAP podcast on Pornhub. Pornhub.com/FMAP podcast. Like
Yeah,
that shit.
just
That shit is
dope-ass
legit. Think
podcast
about
too,
how
actually.
many sites like that have verified accounts.
That's
you know,
true,
from
too.
porn stars,
Man.
models, fucking whatever. You know, all these different avenues. Why
Definitely get my porn star guest up.
Yeah.
That's fire. And we
That's
don't even
true.
got to talk about porno shit.
No. Just talk about regular ass shit.
Wow. Salute to Howard
But just
Stern.
see-
He taught me how to move with this.
See,
I might have to
there.
edit this part out.
Niggas giving up the game right
giving
now.
up way too much game right now.
I'm not playing. Like,
We are giving up way too much game right now, yo.
yeah, fuck y'all a little bit.
Anyways, man, yeah. So,
See,
would you? Okay, let me ask you this because this situation came up with me recently, right?
Okay.
I was on Pornhub, right? Ebony BBW MILF
That's fire.
was the selection.
Fire.
I went there. About the third
Refined
page.
taste.
Yeah.
Refined taste.
About the third page, it's a video of a chick doming a dude up in the car, right? For some reason, I don't know why, but recently I've been into like on our break fucking, you know what I mean? Like my coworker on our break.
No, it's relatable. Like,
but
this
like
is
the
some
POV
shit.
shit.
Like POV shit, but like in the car, we on our break, like low, like on some real shit, like Walmart
like,
vest still
I
on.
resonate with that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like it just sounds like some shit that I want to happen in my real life. That
that shit
happen.
is dope.
I feel it.
I'm not
So-
gonna walk in on no colorful couch
Yeah.
in like the middle of the fucking valley.
Exactly.
But why can't it happen?
I mean, but it could. But it's really more realistic. I go to Walmart. I've been to Walmart this week.
what I'm
So
saying?
if I'm like, oh shit, man, I wanted some like some chips and shit, and somebody's like, look, dude, go good with those chips.
Yeah.
Me sucking that dick and be like, yo, I'll watch the fuck out of that. Yeah.
So
That's the line between
Yep.
a porn movie and real life. You
what
know?
I'm saying.
How often does it happen like that?
So I'm
it may
saying,
be more
We
like,
had a very-
oh, I want some of those
Look,
chips
we had a
too.
very good interaction
buy me some?
over her selling me this almond milk and Oreos, and we had a connection. And she's like, you know what? I get off in like 5 minutes, and I'm like, you know what? I can wait 5 minutes to see where this goes.
I like the way you give me correct change.
Yeah, like, you gave me you broke up brand new. I see the old change in there, but you
You
took
did
the
a
time
lot.
to give me the new shit.
Yeah.
Nah, man, we cool.
We cool, man. I'll give you the dick.
Leave the vest on.
Hey, but okay, so it was a video like that, right? So I was watching it for a little bit. I got maybe like 30 seconds in when I start to realize like this looks like somebody I fucking know.
Wow.
So then like I I put my Dick Tracy hat on, you know,
The
what I
yellow.
mean? And gets to investigating.
The yellow one with the red
You know what I mean? And I'm about I was at a higher number, but I'm about like 85% sure that that's the homie's girlfriend, current girlfriend. Now, the video's a little grainy. So the problem with that is the video's a little grainy. So I'm thinking like, okay, maybe this is pre him, because maybe it's an older video, maybe an older iPhone, older phone. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at right now with the investigating. I meant to talk to you about that.
I know we had like a brief discussion, but now I kind of got a better understanding of what you was telling me.
You know what I mean?
She was sucking on a Motorola Razr, man. That's crazy.
So like I'm thinking to myself like, no, bro, I'm talking like maybe iPhone 3G.
Oh,
Wow.
You know what I mean? But like that shit had me tripping. So I'm thinking like, do I tell the homie? Do I keep it to myself? Do I do a little more investigating? You know what I mean?
Tell the time frame by the resolution.
What do I do?
Oh shit!
You know what I mean? Like I'm amongst real people here. Like
I say you send him the link.
do I just send it to him and
Just
don't
send him
say
the
nothing?
link and don't say nothing.
Do I jokingly mention it?
Nope, you just send the link.
Yeah.
And you wait for the reaction.
Do I be like, hey dog? Hey dog.
Nope.
Do I bring him on a podcast?
Oh, nah,
that's a lot.
that's some Maury shit, nigga. We can't.
That's
Like I don't know, bro. I don't know what to do.
yeah, I don't know. That's I mean, on the show is wild. I mean, content wise is wild, but like, on like as a human,
Niggas
Are you tuning in?
as a human being, shit.
Am I really the homie if I'm doing that? Am I really the homie if I'm not telling you?
That's what. Yeah. See, here as the homie, I feel like me bringing you this information is not like bad. Me going like, hey man, your girl out here sucking dick. Like that's terrible. But if I'm like, hey man, I just honestly, I was enjoying myself and I came across this and it was just
I was enjoying myself.
There was
And I
just some
came across
concerning.
this.
There was just some concerning visuals, and if you could just maybe take a look, I don't know how to really do
Wait,
that.
okay, so this is what I'm scared of. The awkward question. Hey dog, after you realized that this was my girl, did you stop?
No. Like I don't know where like
I didn't say it was a bad. I didn't say it was a bad video. I just said it was your girl.
Hey, that's the one you don't respond to right away.
Yeah, you focus on the task at hand. Is this her?
shit.
No,
You kind of like
that's not the point.
You look at your notifications, but you don't open the message.
Have we determined that? Like, if we determine is this pre you or after you? That's what we got to be focusing on, man. Like,
So the hairstyle, what was it like when you met her?
Yeah.
Like, what are we looking at here?
Yeah.
We're looking for a time frame. But I mean, like I said, 85% sure, not 90. I was at about 92, but I'm at 85 right now.
Do you need a second opinion?
yikes.
That's what I came to you for, because I was like, yo, I might need a second opinion, Cam.
Ooh.
So I mean, that's what that was left at. But like, I mean, what would you do? Would you tell your homie?
I'm kind of the truthful friend, so I would be trying to figure out a way. I'd be like, look, man, like I would just try to be like, look, let's do a pre-talk, because I'm gonna preface this with, I probably would tell him flat out, I would figure out a way to get this information out. I just would be like, hey, just off the fact that if it's not a problem, you should probably tell them to take it down, because that's revenge porn. Yeah. Like there's a lot of levels to this that we should just get this taken down, and you should know. Like, and she should know. Like if it's not an issue. She was sucking dick before you, so like it's not. If this is dick that's just on the internet, you don't want it on the internet.
Yeah.
You know she sucked dick. You don't want to broadcast it.
Yeah. Let's just go ahead and report it.
Yeah,
let's get that down.
And I don't know. Like, did you finish? You focusing on the negative, but honestly, it's technically a positive because she did such a great job, and now she's with you. So like, your girl look good.
Yeah, you just stepped up.
Kudos.
Yeah, it was just amazing. Like, so honestly, good for you. Let's focus on.
For this, but did you finish? That's the main question.
I mean, look, I don't know if I finish. Is this like a good friend? Do we know this girl?
Oh yeah.
Okay, well that's different. Cause like my niggas is like, I know they girls and shit. I be like, shit, fuck, man. I'm uncle and shit. I know y'all kids. I gotta cut this shit off. Fuck. I would probably be like,
yeah.
that.
No, I cut it off, by the way.
Yeah, I probably
cut it off.
If I'm this my real nigga, I'd be
oh
like,
no, well, there's one time, bro. I was on. Like, have you ever seen anybody you personally know on Pornhub?
I haven't had that experience.
You haven't?
I feel like they out there, but like I just haven't. It just hasn't happened to me yet.
The homeboy we're talking about, I was out home alone. So when you have a family, bro, right now I have 2 kids, but I had 1 kid at the time, and a girlfriend, and you are at home by yourself.
Life.
It's going down.
Life.
You know what I mean? Oh, they went to Walmart. We about to get it cracking. You know what I mean? That's when I might bring the lotion out, because I got time. I can,
I will speak to that. Like,
I could treat myself.
No, in that last relationship, they went on like a mommy son date with like her mom. Yeah, we're down here, and they kept like calling from like Mexico. I was like, hey man, y'all have a good time. Great, bye.
Yeah.
I don't want to cheat. I want to sit in here and just be with myself. I was doing naked cartwheels. I was so happy.
Yeah.
Shit was amazing.
Niggas on that risky business.
Bro, on some real shit.
Nigga, I got naked at 2:15 p.m. just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
It didn't get started.
Because you could. Because there was nobody there.
It didn't get started till
you
later
feel
that
comfortable.
night.
I'm pouring myself apple juice.
But think about it. At what point, like, how can you ever feel like that when there's always somebody around, you know? So you got to seize those moments.
Yeah.
Man, carpet the fucking DM.
Shit. So anyways, what was I saying? I was saying that running, gone, kids gone. What was I saying? Oh, so I was laying down, right? It was like, cool. I had the laptop out. This is how much time I had. Nice. I had the laptop
Big
out.
Screen.
What's your laptop stance, by the way? Is it on the chest?
You're holding it?
Is it on the chest? What's your stance?
Oh no, I have it like I keep it on like a desk. Yeah, or I'll like angle the desk. So depending how if I want to lay down, if I want to sit down, like I have it. Comfort above all. Yeah, like I'm very like
I'm laptop on the chest. You know what I mean? Anyways,
that's powerful. It's like a you don't even see you doing. You could be out of sight. That's a good technique. So, out of sight, out of mind.
So I was watching this porn, and it was a big chick, right? Big black chick. I don't know if you guys see a theme here, but
I see the theme.
You like what you like.
I know your preference.
And then like it was she was at home talking to her homegirl on the phone, and then she was like, yeah, I got somebody coming over to clean. Yeah, whoop 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 whoop, cool, blah blah blah, ding dong. I gotta go, girl. There he go, right there, right. And I'm like, oh,
here it goes.
Shit,
it's about to go down.
About to go down. You know what I mean? On some Kendrick type shit. You know what I mean? So like, I was into it, right? This bitch opened the door. The homie standing right there.
I see that with it.
And I was like,
I know exactly which one you talking about.
And I was like, yo.
Wow.
Fuck the whole groove up.
I know exactly which one you talking about.
That shit sucks, bro.
And when I think the first time you found that, you messaged me and I was like, damn,
I
bro.
think I just, no. Found it, right? Text him right away. I didn't text exactly any specifics. I just said, yo, found it. Text me the link.
Wild. No, I've not experienced that.
That shit was on Pornhub.
It's on Pornhub, yeah.
Wow.
But this was years ago.
Years ago. This was
wasn't even
DVD.
recent.
This was DVDs, cover
Damn.
DVDs.
Yeah, so that nigga was in the game.
Wow.
He been in the game from it. You know what's cold?
That's what I was about to ask. Is he like? Did he continue his career? Or was this like
Nah. That shit lasted like a year and a half, something like that.
Wow.
But
what a resume.
If you
but
ride
he
around,
had credits, bro. Like if you looked at this nigga,
you can Google him. He's on some covers.
I feel like if you do it, like I'm gonna fucking enjoy this shit. I'm trying to knock him down.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, like I had heard rumors that he was smashing chicks while they was eating chicken.
Oh, man.
But I hadn't come across that video.
KFC. Like not even just chicken. Like, you know, it was a fetish scene.
Yeah.
Wow.
Since we've been talking about fetishes and shit.
You know what I mean?
But the director was on some like, man, the nigga called me. I was on my lunch break. I was at work. The nigga said, hey, bro, I'm on set right now. This nigga just, you know, I couldn't even do it, you know? He was like, I'm getting ready to, like, you know, go to the next shot. And the director stopped. He was eating a box of chicken, and he put the box and gave it to the girl and told her to bite the chicken while I'm smashing.
What's the name of this?
What do you do? Do you stand up for yourself, or what do you do?
If I'm
Do you walk out?
If I'm him,
They want him to smash the chick while she's eating the chicken. Like she's already big as it is, and it's just adding extras on it. Greasy ass pop up.
Oh, it's a fat thing. I thought it was
it's
like a
a
race
fat
thing.
thing.
Like-
Nah, and he black. You know, we can't say that. You know,
No, I'm not saying no
to
names,
protect.
nothing.
You know.
Oh no, I just thought it was like.
But it
I
was
mean,
the
it's a black
Ebony
man eat
BBW.
chicken. I can do this porn, but I'm not gonna lower myself to racial.
But it was
fuck these hoes, but we go do it ethically.
it was a mix of all of that. It was the chicken and it was the
black thing.
Yeah, all of that.
I mean, man, shit. If the fucking starts
nigga,
to
what?
stand
Y'all
on
gonna
your,
pull out some Kool-Aid next?
Now we
or what?
talking
You know what I
500.
mean?
Now we talking 500.
I mean, yeah, man. You know, it's $500. Y'all gonna step on my moral ethics? I'm a fucking, I'm a professional. Goddamn it! Like, yeah, I'm a.
So, you know, after you pull some shit like that, you know, they
This
stop
dick
fucking
is in
with
the
you.
union.
And,
Like,
yeah. This is the union.
This is union dick.
yeah, you can't just come at me any kind of way. Like, shit. Call my fucking agent. This
I don't want to play no
man.
more.
I'm supposed to get 2 15s and a 30. Goddamn it.
Yeah.
This is not.
And you gonna bring
But-
KFC, man? I'm
And
Popeyes,
then
nigga.
I already gave y'all the idea of the ballpark of what they was making at that time. So just think, like,
$500.
nigga, is it really worth it for that one scene?
Nah, it ain't worth it.
Yikes.
It ain't worth it. But I tell you what, man, it's crazy because sometimes, bro, that motherfucker haunts my fucking porn dreams, bro. Because I'll be scrolling and he'll be on a thumbnail, and it's always the moving thumbnail. It's never the fucking. It's never the thumbnail that doesn't fucking show a preview scene while with no sound.
Yeah.
It's always the moving one, bro. And I'm just, God damn it. Second scene always. God damn it.
Yeah.
Nah,
Like it
that
ruins your whole mood because
Yeah,
it's
that
like,
would-
man, I just talked to this nigga yesterday. I don't want to see this nigga on my, it's like,
Yeah, that would bother me because I wasn't even ever like a flipping a train type of nigga. Like that shit just all is not my shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, just to even see it, nigga, I don't want to see you do that. I don't want to see you do that.
Yeah.
yeah, so
Would you do porn?
I mean, if I'm up against it, I would. Like I just, but like as my life is now, I feel like like I got people who like I'm an upstanding citizen, but
What about this? What
for
about
$500,
Okay, look.
I feel like I could do some shit.
No,
for
not
$500.
even that. Not even on no professional porn shit. Like, let's say this, okay? Let's say you smashing a chick, right? And she tells you, she's like, switches roles on you and goes, "Hey, you mind if I record this? I really like to look back and watch." Right? You like, all right, fine, that's cool. Turns out she's one of these Pornhub chicks. She's like, "Look, I got this waiver. It's already recorded. Let me just post it. I'm gonna pay you, some money or whatever." But
do you get to put the mask on?
you don't know until after that she wants to put it on Pornhub. It's already recorded.
Now, because I'm still a nigga that goes to work, I probably would be like,
I got a
nah.
reputation to uphold.
Yeah, I gotta like still like maintain my job. But if it's like, oh shit, like if I'm like Charlamagne and shit, I'm like, they said you were doing a porn. Yeah, fuck nigga, hell yeah, that's me. Well, tune in next week and I'm gonna tell you all about it. Like, fuck yeah,
Now
like,
think about, you just said a job, right? Think about motherfuckers who got a whole family and a whole career
see,
and all
I
that shit
can't-
behind
yeah, I
it.
wouldn't- yeah,
It's
I
like motherfuckers are like,
We talking about single if you're single.
but anybody could be presented with that opportunity at any point in their day. You know,
She bad though. Like she's bad.
I mean, I'm already fucking though. So like, she lost her leverage. Like, you should have done this shit pre-nut. Like, bitch, I might not even like you for a bye. Like, I'll break all this shit in here. Fuck that camera. Like, I'm out. You should have done this shit earlier. You're a bad businesswoman. Learn.
Oh shit.
Yeah, you'll do better next time. Goodbye. Like,
Oh
Yikes.
Lord. I'm just saying, bro. Like there's things that you've already done that you could possibly get paid for. Like I see that as a crazy thing because think about these videos, right? These videos that go viral, these videos that get you a gang of fucking money.
Punch. You sound like a pimp.
I'm just saying.
Hey, everything you just said right now.
act like there's a bunch of bitches gonna slide behind it. So like, hey, since we're here.
Everything you've already done, you
I'm
could have
just
got
saying.
paid for.
I'm just saying.
Like,
Like,
he
no,
got,
on some real shit.
he got
Look,
real Morpheus for the smut. Like,
look, so videos go viral, right? You didn't mean for that shit to go viral. You posted that shit already. But guess what? Now you're getting paid off it. Think about a video. We got a Kickstarter, right? Think about, there's a story we doing. We do a small documentary on the podcast, right? We show how we working this shit. We doing all this shit on our own. We paying for everything ourselves. Somebody starts a fucking what's it called? To donate money or whatever for you. A GoFundMe. Somebody starts a GoFundMe.
GoFundMe.
Let's get
Patreon
these
or
fellas taken care of. All of a sudden, you got $100,000. You are getting paid to do something that you already fucking did.
Yeah.
So why not take advantage of that shit in porn
oh, if I did
with a face blur?
oh yeah, but if my
Or
porn,
or the mask, the ski mask.
if my porn going up, I'm not gonna lie, I fully Kardashian this bitch.
If you're
like,
getting
I'll 100%,
if
like,
you're
this is when I
getting
built my empire on
rave
top of.
reviews and that shit's not even released yet, like there's people, I don't know how it got in the hands of a professional at Vivid or whatever, but they're just like, yo, this is some shit. Like I don't know what you're doing, but this is some
But
shit.
I can tell you, Vivid ain't doing no Ebony BBW milfs. They not fucking with it.
Hey, so what would people have to type in to find your porn? To find your porn video, your specific niche.
Man, it's gonna be like pog cream pie.
Wild.
Pog cream pie. That's a good one.
So you would just be like the nigga who's like busting off in white bitches?
I said that's what you would search, but I don't know if that's necessarily what every scene's gonna be.
Oh,
but
yeah, I just
that,
like,
that would
okay.
be, you know.
One pog, and the next thing you know, he's the pog king. You know what I mean? Like,
That's
it- it's
fire.
Some shit like that. You know?
I gotta think, cause like I feel like I would keep my options open in the fuck game. I think I would wear fancy socks.
That'd be your shit, huh?
Yeah, I think like I already wear like cartoon socks and shit. Like I wear, so I think I would wear.
People would buy your socks,
Oh, yeah,
though.
it
That
would
could
be
be
a-
your
Yeah,
kid.
nigga, like
that
you
could be your
would,
gimmick.
because you know when you watch all the black porns, all them niggas had the fucking Timbs on.
Yeah.
So I can't wear Timbs, but if I had like Vans and like the fucking
Yeah.
cartoony
Yeah,
socks,
no, that's real shit though.
yeah, bro.
Niggas had tips.
And I would like do a play on like Disney Plus, like Dickney Plus, because I would have Star Wars socks when I
Yeah.
want to do a fuck thing. Then I have Avengers socks.
shit.
Yeah, and I would have socks of all.
Then
the
eventually
yeah.
you get a stance.
Every
Listen,
scene.
you get a Stance sponsorship. Stance socks. You know what I mean? They
See?
come out and they sponsor you now.
Yup.
Now you
Wow.
doing meet and greets. You
So
popping up
what-
in the
what's
Stance
yours?
socks. Mine would probably be Chubby Latino Gets Lucky. Sounds about right. So like, cause it'd be like bomb bitches, right?
Right.
It'd be bomb bitches, and obviously I would have to get lucky, right? Now we're speaking if we weren't in any type of relationship,
Like one of them walk up to you at the bus
That's
stop or
actually
something.
better. I think that you get like the Ron Jeremy wave.
because you think like, okay, chubby dude, he has no chance with the smashing.
Yeah.
That could be me. How you
Hey,
inspirational?
imagine how they do a preview
not
scene
bad.
for that where it'd be like a 30-second clip. It'd be just like you said. It'd be like, you know, the little dialogue at the beginning. You got the volume on one.
Yeah, and I'm smashing with the beater on, by the way. You know, keep
With
it
the beater.
keep it old school,
With the
old
beater.
school fat guy. You know what I mean?
Okay. Don't
Keeping-
take the
keeping
beater.
the beater
But like you
on.
got the socks
I'm
on.
with the idea. Like, yeah, like I got my gimmick, like the socks.
Yeah, socks.
Yeah, people show up for the socks.
See, man, that's what I'm talking about, man. Got to get these gimmicks out here, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta have your niche.
I'm naked.
Naked.
Maybe the ski mask. Maybe that. But I'm naked.
Look at said, I'm naked.
Oh,
It get hot, nigga. Y'all want to sweat. It get
nah,
hot.
man, you gotta have air conditioning fucking with me, bro. And, like on some real shit, like in high
Absolutely.
school, that was my game. The air conditioner. That was my game. Like on a hot day, bitch, you show. Why you hot? I got air conditioning at the crib right now. What? Girl, I'll make you some butter noodles and chicken right now.
That's the move. I was
you
too
know what I
pussy.
mean? Like on some real shit.
Oh no, I became like, I had like a thing of like doing it in the car. Like it like traversed into where I'm like, I could do some public shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I just wasn't like I was always scared my mama would like beat the fuck out of me. So like I just was like, we gotta get down in the car, my nigga. I go to your house, but you're not coming over here. I didn't even make that an option in high school.
Only child. Parents worked a lot.
Oh, that's lovely.
Not only that, but I had a spare bedroom.
Oh nigga, that man, shit. High school me is so envious.
High school me, and you gotta ask EJ.
That's fire.
My house was like the spot, bro.
I can
Oh
tell
no,
you
y'all
firsthand.
niggas
too.
was talking last time. That y'all niggas was living the life.
We had some fucking memorable events.
He'll tell
That
you.
motherfucker, like,
He'll tell you,
yeah, we had some great times. And
bro. This is like so many different times. Like sometimes I see EJ and I'm just like, you that motherfucker. He's always been grown though. You know how he is right now.
Nigga.
He was like that in high
Man.
school, bro.
yeah, because even with us, it was like what he graduated a year after us.
Yeah, you met him in college, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What school did y'all go to?
Grambling.
Grambling.
Nigga was a full-fledged adult then. Like, this just happened. I was so mad when I first met you. Nigga, shit was all connected and shit. I was just rocking this goatee.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
It was cool.
Yeah,
Terrible.
yeah, exactly. Like it was. This motherfucker, like always, the way, like we always sent him to talk to the adult. You know
Oh,
what
no,
I mean?
yeah, no. EJ was born paying
But
taxes.
he was
like,
younger than us.
Yeah, he was younger than us, man. But like, he's always been popular. He's always been like a dope ass person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like that's why like I think like I said before we were like recording, it was people I like wanted to do this with, but I was like that nigga was never not at the top of the list. It was just like, hey man, like whenever you ready, like this would be great.
Yeah.
'Cause You talk about a lot of shit. Like, there's not
It's
anything.
good. It's good conversation because like this one. This is a good conversation. There's times where I have people on the podcast and we start talking or whatever, and especially when it's like hip hop artists or something like that, and it just like it turns into an interview, and I'm just like, oh, I didn't want it to go this way, but like obviously you want to get interviewed, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna give you that because I feel like okay, if this is the type of content you want to put out, by all means, like let me do that for you. You know what I mean? And then on the next one, I'm finna catch the real you because you could ask him. On the first one, it's always some type of shit where it's real interviewee. If not, they don't know how to talk or they've never seen the show before, so they don't understand. We just shooting the fucking shit. You know what I mean? And then
we having a good time talking about things that we enjoy.
By the time I had him on the second one, bro, motherfuckers was just cracking jokes, talking shit. Cause like
that's fire.
Like even though this is your first time on my show, like I've been on your show before. You know what I mean? So like this isn't the first time I've been on a show with you. You know what I mean? So that's why we already know the gig. Cause I already know just a dope ass podcast. That shit is a conversation, and that literally is honestly being a fly on the wall in a room. With two motherfuckers just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
But that's what we explain to people because like when we first was doing it, it would be even like random motherfuckers would come through and they just see a microphone. That's one thing I was like, there's literally nobody here.
Yeah.
They just be like, so you work at fucking Sitco. Like what's wrong with you? Like you don't have no fans. Like what's wrong?
I hate that shit.
And I'm sitting there throwing out like mad. I'm talking to myself now because like but yeah, and with artists, it's like we always explain. Like we've had a couple interviews that just didn't go.
Yeah,
because it was like explaining. They're like, yeah, and I want to do this, and we don't do that. Like we give you this a lot of amount of time. You can talk about whatever the fuck you're doing. Then I'm going to talk to you.
Yeah,
and that's one thing where like that's another reason why it's good to have E because I'd be real maybe like immature because he'll like ease them into it. I'd be like, if I catch you doing too much of and like when I was organizing the track, I'd be like, hey man, you think aliens give head jobs? Like you think they just like I'd just be like, fuck this man. Like so Trump man, what you think about they killing babies and shit? What you want to talk about it?
Oh man,
rape? Yeah. How do you feel about rape?
Yeah, that'll be 100% me. Like I don't give a shit about. I don't know what you just said. Like make it. Tell me about the song. I played it at the start and played it at the end. You gonna talk? Goddamn it.
Yeah, nah. I want a conversation. And see, I've had that problem with a few people, and then but the second time they get it, you know what I mean? The first time, sometimes that shit's fucking trash. Just because, like I said, they don't even know what they're walking into. Half the time, they've never listened to the show before. You know what I mean? And I get it. I'm asking you to come on the show. You didn't ask me to come on the show. You know what I mean? So, like, I have no problem, but like, I just want you to feel comfortable after the fact. Like, okay, cool, got that out the way. Cool, we talked about your shit. How do you feel about Iran? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like I will say, I will give like a shout out to the like a few guests we've had. They were pretty cool. Like most of the time, like anytime like anybody's been weird, it'll be like in the you're gonna come on the show shit, and they'll be like, oh, I don't know if I could do that. Great. See you next time. So anybody that's come through though has been pretty cool. Like it might take them a minute. They'll like direct it like towards like if it was. I guess I would definitely direct it towards y'all, and they kind of see it, and it's like, all right, now you can choose to get up, or you gonna get in. But if you in, I'm gonna bring you the fuck in. And 9 times out of 10, so far they've been cool.
Yeah,
yeah.
So, no mean to change the subject, but you mentioned Meg Thee Stallion earlier.
God bless her. Like I'm really,
I see you reposting like a motherfucker. I'm
such a fan of her. She's just doing amazing work. You're doing amazing, sweetie. I'm so proud of you.
So if she started OnlyFans, would you subscribe?
I'm not that great. I'm not that big a fan. Like I like her gram. Like Meg would have to be doing some wild shit. If Meg started OnlyFans and just twerking, I would be really disappointed.
Yeah, nah, I'd be mad. Yeah. I could catch.
What if it was only like $9.95 a month?
No, still, I'm not paying for that.
Like Disney $7, and I get Vader and Tony Stark and shit
for the pee popping, all that. Because OnlyFans, she gonna get nude.
Is she getting disgusting? I'm an old man. Like
you want to see her put some bottles up or something?
She gotta make that pussy breathe.
Yeah, man, do some shit.
You know what I mean?
Meg just gonna walk around the house ass naked making eggs. I'm like, that's fine, it's nice, but like.
He said, she ain't in my kitchen.
Yeah, like,
now we talking about some shit that I seen on Real Sex. With Meg Thee Stallion had one of those.
I was about to say they brought Real Sex back and had Meg. Nigga,
what? Listen,
that's a hell of a premiere.
Listen, what if Meg Thee Stallion had an option where you pay $25 a month and she had cameras set up in whatever room she in, and you just get like, what is that shit called? Is it voyeur?
Yeah.
Voyeur?
See that teeters. I don't know why I'm being very specific with my smut. No shout out, no diss to anybody, but that gets creepy. Like I'm just watching. I'm when I logged in, I came here for ass. I didn't really come here to watch you. Like,
and then what if you log? What if you log in and she ain't doing nothing?
I want personal attention. I don't want to feel like I'm watching the same shit that 30 other motherfuckers is watching at the same time.
You can give me my show, but I just know what I'm here for. Like.
How do y'all feel about that webcam shit? I've heard.
Like I said, I'm selfish. I want to make sure.
I've heard a few homies getting caught up with the webcam shit.
Oh, like the cam shows and shit?
Yeah.
I'm cheap, so it doesn't really like move me enough. But like,
you feel like it's cheating?
Bro, I feel like, why pay for some shit that you gonna watch on the screen and you could just walk?
That's not what I asked.
But I'm
you
telling
feel
you,
like it's cheating.
Oh yeah. I feel like any type of, I'd say attention or entertainment is cheating. That's what I feel. That's
so strip club is cheating then.
If you sitting up and giving bitches attention. If you sitting up
I'm
and
sorry,
you telling
if I'm at
bitches
the
you like
strip
them and you
I don't know,
tryna
man. Strip club is a weird little loophole.
if you're there and you having a good time and you hanging out and everybody chilling and partying, I feel like ain't nothing wrong with that. But I feel like if you sitting there and you get drunk and you start telling this bitch you love her and all kinds of shit, that's cheating.
That's cheating if you ain't got a bitch.
Yeah, you wildin' regardless.
But that's what happens, and that's why it turns into cheating because now you back there trying to do all the extra shit. But if you in there and you having a good time and you enjoying yourself, you know the party's popping or whatever, then you cool.
Oh yeah,
you know?
that's straight.
It's a difference. It's a difference on how you carry yourself
in there. If you going in there falling in love and shit, you're weird.
If you go in that environment and you start acting all sloppy like that, then that's the problem.
I was at the strip club one time and I was with a homeboy who goes often a while ago, and we had took a homeboy of his, one of his coworkers, and he had went up, and it was his first time because we go to black strip club. We at the Stars. R.I.P. Stars. We was at Stars, and he came down, and we came down. He was like all excited. This little white boy, excited as fuck. You know what I mean? Got his first black, lap dance. He come down and he's like, ah, and I'm like, how was it, bro? He's like, bro, she let me suck on her titties. I was like,
did he whisper it?
Yeah, just like that. I was like, damn.
Punch called me that day and had me pull up too. I remember this day.
So then I talked to the homie, right? I was talking to him. He's like, man, he said he got to suck her titty. He's like, man, that's fucking nasty. I was like, why? He go, man, I stopped sucking on strippers' titties because I go up there and a bitch one time took my dick out and she was like playing with it, jacking me off, and she started slapping her titties with my dick. Yeah. He's like, all I could think was, he said, I looked at it and I was like, damn, this shit's dope. I got this bitch slapping her. Thought twice about it and went, I just sucked this bitch's titties.
Yep.
How many dicks does this, and I'm nothing special.
She just did it with the last before
How many dicks is this bitch doing this shit with?
She came down and sat down right next to you. She didn't go wash up or nothing.
Nope.
And we're straight
and
to
he
the
was like, that's where my stripper titty sucking days ended.
No, that nigga's a scholar because he's asking the right questions.
And I looked at my homeboy and all I could think to myself was like, or his coworker, and I was like, you done fucked up, playboy.
Yeah, you done sucked some dick titties.
You done fucked up. You done sucked some dick titties.
Yikes.
Lord knows what the fuck else happened to them titties.
Some dick titties.
You know what I mean? I mean, the bitches already smell like Purell, you know what I mean?
And potpourri.
And potpourri shit.
Purell and potpourri.
I haven't been to a strip club in a fucking minute. And all I can think about is like, I still remember the smell.
Yeah.
I think that's any strip club.
Fish.
Actually, yeah.
Not even
But
fish.
prior to, for E's birthday, we all went, and I was in there for like, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes. I'm washed. But yeah, prior to that, it has been a long fucking time. I only think the only time you could, I don't know, you should never be like how you said it, but you follow, like you can fuck with strippers.
Yeah.
I wanted to preface that because I've said before, like if you get you a stripper lady, like honestly, they be really cool ass girlfriends.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't doubt it.
yeah, but
But as a single person, going in there like that, like it's a whole different ball game. But we was talking about on the basis of cheating.
Yeah, don't do that.
Yeah, when you start acting like that, and you going in a relationship, it's like,
So if you get lap dance, is it cheating? Lap dance is cheating?
It depends on what you do in that lap dance.
There's some women that's crazy. Some women are like, they like the fact that you get all riled up at a strip club and come home and take it out on them. Because I've heard some women say
I think if that's the rules of engagement for your relationship, you straight.
It's a code of conduct, dude. It's a club. So you gotta think about what you're there for. You know,
Yeah.
a lot of people go in there for the wrong reasons, and then that's how they end up getting themselves in trouble.
Valid point.
If you go in there for the party and a good time, it's a club. You treat it as what it is. You know.
I think that's why they have so much fun in the South with that shit. Because
shit
they
is
treat it as a legit club. I've never been, but I've heard.
No, it's a valid point because we went to I've been to, it was on Fire One in Dallas. Like I think in Dallas, and I've been to like Onyx in Houston, but like it was Dallas because we went like right when we were like at the end of like us getting out of college. But that's where I started like I'm always like looking at fucking rap videos and shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, where the fuck is this shit at? I walked in there and I saw that shit be like this 20-something pole to the ceiling and shit. And they had like, and that's when I really recognized like that was the first time I stepped completely outside of my dick and go, this is an art form. 'Cause that bitch
This
climbed
is
to
an
the top.
athletic feat.
That's when the first time I saw that surfboard on, I was like, her fucking quads must be amazing.
It's a
strong.
profession.
Dog, she grabbed this other one and I'm like, that bitch is a flying grace and she ain't got no safety net. If her hand slip, she'll die. She's doing all this ass naked for me. You take all this fucking money. You throw some money too, nigga. Like, throw it.
But you see that like down there, it's entertainment. You know, it's
Half the motherfuckers up here going to the strip club or trying to feel on something or trying to fuck or hoping to get lucky. Like there's something
because they're not
behind
the same
it.
type of clubs like
They're
you got
not-
in the South.
Yeah,
No,
they're
like
not
you said,
going.
we don't have them
experience.
clubs with the 20 poles to the ceiling and all
Yeah,
that.
bro, it's like even down there, like their feet are different, and you look at them, he's like, these are really beautiful bitches.
Yeah.
And like, I just like coming here. Like when you hear like niggas like Killer Mike, I go hang out in there. I'm like, I see why. Like this is that really hangout place.
Where
Some
was
of them
you
you
at?
take your own drink in there and
Where
all
was
that.
you at,
You know?
Ricardo,
They got
when you
good ass
said-
food. Like
Where was you at, Ricardo, when you said that the strip club was like the after hours spot? You would pull up with your own drink.
see,
V Live, see, they got a V Live out here now.
this like I think they just had to take like the blueprint of down there because it was just
No, it's a promoter that start from down there and then they come out here and then they just kind of bring the brand.
yeah, you just because it's like I said, it's a whole different vibe.
And that's
like,
the network. People look at what's popping and they say, okay, well, these are the major cities and damn, there's not one out there. So why don't we get one started over there? And that's the beauty of business. You know, you got to look at location and real estate and those types of things because, I mean, a strip club is a good ass investment if you run it right. If you don't got nobody in there trying to run like a little fucking prostitution ring, you feel me?
If you run that shit the right way, like hell yeah, that's. I'd walk in the church and be like, "Yo, man, I'm the strip club nigga."
Yeah, but it don't make you a bad person.
I bet you don't turn this money down.
Yeah, like I built my whole
you don't turn
empire
these ties
on
down.
ass and
Pastor
titties.
need a new car.
And great
Pastor need
wings.
some new shoes.
Well, shit, bro. Like I said, I appreciate you for coming through, bro.
Absolutely.
Dope ass conversation. Always a good time with you, bro. Hopefully next time we can get you and EJ on the show together.
Yeah, man, bro just got to get the job situation. I want to say he might be like, niggas is looking to like expand and change some shit. So honestly, I think next time it really would be both of us.
For sure. Hell yeah. Well, shit, man. Like I said, I
Definitely.
appreciate. If you want to
Great
promote anything,
conversation.
bro, go ahead.
Shit, man, Just a Dope Ass Podcast. Every Saturday, 3 to 5, 3:30 to 5, live on the Good News Network, Good News app, and SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Instagram, wherever the fuck you want to listen to some shit, we aired. And fuck with us, Just a Dope Ass Podcast.
Hell yeah. What you want to promote, Cam?
Oh man, we got a couple projects in the mix. We got some big events coming up with Chef Zaga.
Got them plates going.
Got them plays going.
Bro, I saw
you know,
that. I hit him up about that when I first saw this shit.
weekly. We doing that from the Innovative Culture spot. We making it happen. We got an event coming up for Martin Luther King, so that's something real big. Look out for that on the Instagram. I got the project coming with Official Juice. We put something together and we just getting that ready. Got something coming with the business. Some good music coming your way. And then me, man, I'm just trying to keep it all rolling. Nonstop. The wheels got to keep turning. You
Hell
feel me?
yeah.
Man,
So
look, I fuck with it, man.
Hell yeah, I feel that. Well, shit, man. You can follow me at I am DJ Punch on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, the whole Shabam Boo, baby.
Things. I forgot
Yeah,
that
you
one.
forgot that. I'll shoot it back to you.
Right.
Make sure you follow the page at the FMAD Podcast on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Make sure you subscribe, rate, comment, like, share everything on YouTube, Facebook, Spotify, Google Play. Where else we at? Oh, we on iHeart.
iHeartRadio.
We on iHeartRadio now, man.
Congratulations for the iHeart shit, man.
Appreciate
It's
that,
fire.
man. Podcast. We on Apple Podcasts.
Official.
Official like a motherfucker. And anything else, man, just DM me or just email me. Hey, I appreciate everybody sending me videos of them watching the podcast. Like, there's motherfuckers that I've never met in my life. The other day, my cousin,
that's a fire ass feeling,
bro. That shit's dope as fuck. And they're watching it, and they're like watching it again, like see who they got on this week. Like that shit is dope as fuck. I've never felt that before in my life.
Hey y'all, we taking bookings, so anybody that got something going on, we can kind of schedule you in. So
hell yeah, like I said, just shoot me an email, the fmadpodcast@gmail.com, or just DM us at the fmadpodcast on Instagram and Twitter. Make sure you hit up at innovative.culture. Make sure you hit them up. They got all the dope ass content over there.
Yes, sir.
Like I said, man, shout out to Just a Dope Ass Podcast. Find them on where was it at?
Just a Dope Ass Podcast on damn near everything else: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, which I definitely don't fucking use.
Exactly.
Yeah, man. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. We're on iHeart, but I don't think we're like them. But you can find it. You can listen it anywhere. You fucking Google that shit. If you want to listen to podcasts, we up there. You type in Just a Dope Ass Podcast, we're gonna pop up.
That's right.
Chad Awesome on Instagram.
Funny as fuck.
Some version of the Chad Awesome, I think, is my Twitter. I gotta use that more. Twitter is the fucking barren wasteland. Like, you niggas have no chill.
I turned 30 and got to Twitter.
I was on Twitter like in college, and then I deleted my Twitter or lost my account shit and just made a new one. Yeah. And I just look. I'm like, yo, this shit is like it's almost too much, because I see like 17 things at once. I'm like, damn, that all was funny, and I don't say shit about none of it.
Well, you know what scares me about Twitter is like I wasn't on Twitter for a long time, and then when I turned 30, I was like, let me see what Twitter's doing. And I kept all the same followers, and then I also followed all the same people. But going down my timeline was nothing but fucking prostitutes and hoes. And I was like, what the fuck happened to the people I was fucking following?
That's what they turned into. Life got to them.
OnlyFans accounts, prostitutes, hoes. I'm just like, yo, this is some shit. But anyways, man, yeah, make sure y'all follow the homie over here. But yeah, like I said, man, I appreciate you coming, man. Hope we gonna do this again, definitely, man.
Absolutely. Shout out to Good News Radio and what fucking Dirty Laundry, ETNLA.
Yes, sir. Shout out to the homie.
Yeah, I be trying to remember everybody's shit. It's too many. It's a good problem. It's too many motherfuckers doing shit. I be like, damn, nigga, I forgot.
There's some entrepreneurs out there, bro.
Dog, I know I forgot 8 people, like legitimately. So shout out to y'all, and I'll do it again at some point.
All right, peace.
Yeah, later.